Hello, my name is Francisco Garcia. This is my exercise number 10, and today I'm gonna talk about the Cold War. First, I will still say a brief summary of this event. The Cold War it was a political, economic, social, and military problem between the Western Bloc led by the USA and the Eastern Bloc led by the Soviet Union. It started in 1945 at the end of the Second World War. We may ask, why do they call it Cold War? I do a research on the internet and this is what I found. On April 16, 1947, Bernard Baruch gave a speech in the one that said, "Let's not deceive ourselves. We are immersed in a Cold War." It is necessary to indicate that in 1945, George Orwell did a reference even previous to the term when it explained like a condition that was simultaneously invisible and in a permanent condition of war should fight with his neighbors. So next, I'm gonna tell you some important dates of this. April 7, 1948, the Marshall Plan. June 24, 1948, the Berlin Airlift. April 4, 1949, the forming of NATO. NATO means North Atlantic Treaty Organization. November 1, 1955, the Vietnam War. October 4, 1947, 57, Sputnik. April 17, 1961, Bay of Pigs. August 13, 1961, the creation of Berlin Wall. October 15, 1962, the Cuban Crisis Missile. November 9, 1989, the fall of the Berlin Wall. And last, December 26, 1991, the dissolution of the USSR. Now I'm going to talk about two economic things passed during this period: the capitalism and the socialism. The capitalism is an economic system which individuals or corporations own land and means production. Capitalist societies encourage competition and personal profit. On the other hand, the socialism takes the well-being as a fundamental aim, guaranteeing the right to the life, to the health, work, education, public services, and the freedom of the company as a whole. The main exponent of the capitalism is Adam Smith, and from socialism is Karl Marx. So next, I'm gonna do an interview to my teacher from 6th grade, Aida Sanchez. Today, I'm gonna interview a very special person for me. Her name is Aida Rosales. He's 40 years old. And he's my ex-historia teacher. Hello, teacher. Today, I'm gonna ask you some questions about the Cold War. So the first question is, what countries were the world leaders during this period?
United States and the USSR.
The next question is, where did the Cold War take place?
United States, USSR, Cuba, Vietnam, and some part of Europe.
The third question is, what opinion did the general public have of the Cold War?
It was a very bad conflict. It left a lot of deaths, divided nations, killed a lot of people, but without it, nothing will be like now these days.
So the last one is, what type of weapons did the two world powers have at their disposal?
USA have a lot of tanks, grenades, nuclear bombs, rockets, just to name some things. USSR have nuclear weapons, submarines, and tons of missiles.
So my personal opinion about this topic is that it was a war. There is not a war because there was no fight against each other. It also helps to decide which side you are. And it brings us two economic systems, the socialism and the capitalism. And I think that the socialism is better because they try to give you something for you. So I think I will go for that. So that was my exercise number 10. This is all. Goodbye, teacher.